This is about that kid's right to read a book without getting his mind warped. Or maybe that turns you on, Seinfeld. Maybe that's how you get your kicks. You and your good time buddies. Well, I got a flash for you, Joy Boy.
And he comes up to me and he goes, hey, you know you got a Jew tatted on you? And I said, motherfucker, I got the king of Jews tatted on me. What's up, dude? What's up, you fat bitch? I'm like, you got a fucking...
Listen, the devil is, I'm convinced the devil is a homosexual. And he wants you to do some nasty things.
Teddy bear, a kid died on my first mission. It's bad for business.
Mr. Hayden, sorry to bother you.
Super busy.
Oh, that's crazy. Do you believe in that? I was like, I don't believe in space. And she lost it. It was like, what do you mean you don't believe? How are you breathing? I was like, can't breathe in space.
So kiss me.
Welcome to yet another episode of the Gremlin Pit with your co-host Connor and
Aiden.
how's it going? What's going on with you guys? Hope everything's going good. And Mr. Aiden, what's been going on in your world lately? What have any new hopes, dreams, experiences?
Man, I'm just trying to take better care of my body. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Trying to find more time to work out. Trying to eat more to feed my body and recovery and all that. Fucking
Good stuff, man.
trying to hit my damn protein, dude. Trying to get my legs not so damn skinny and fucking trying to get my shoulder right.
That's good, man. Yeah, and that
Yeah.
shoulder, that fucking blows. How is the whole PT going on that?
It's going good. Fucking yeah, we're just getting into lightweight exercises, so I'm like able to do 1 pound, 2 pound exercises, you know what I mean? So it's nice to finally be able to get my shit moving and, you know, putting
That
on
is
some
good, man. It's like they
some
say,
extra
motion is
muscle and
lotion, man.
stuff. Yes, sir. I got to keep myself moving. Just trying to do a movement every day at least, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not talking bowel move.
Oh, that's good, man. I've heard you've been grinding the finals, man. What's going on with that? You making your way up? You thinking of competing professionally soon?
Dude, definitely not professionally anytime soon. I am silver 3, maybe.
Mm,
Anybody who knows game rankings knows that's nothing very impressive. But we've made massive progress in the last 2 days. I've switched over to being a heavy main.
okay.
So, I mean, the
Wait, so
tide
did you start as a heavy main or you're a heavy main now?
I'm a heavy main now. I started as a medium, you know,
Yeah.
being like
See,
a
the heavy
healing
main,
beam.
it's just showing your generosity. It's showing that you're a team player. You're playing the objectives. You're not running around just, being an attention whore for kills. You're like, I'm staying at the objective. I'm helping the whole team.
Yes,
I appreciate
dude.
that.
And that's exactly what I'm going for too. You know, I thought I was being generous and fucking being a team player when I would play medium with the healing beam,
Mm.
but I realize now that a true team player eats bullets and fucking just
Hey, man,
plays it
there
out
is a spot for
hardcore,
the
dude.
mediums too. They need the healing
Yeah.
beams and the turrets, but the lights, bro, honestly, just just like sign your book on the docket of hell if you play lights, bro. It's like, who do you think you are? Think you're Michael Jordan? We need some Scottie Pippins, bro. We need some assistance.
Dude, I need a layup once in a while, man. I'm tired of all these fucking lights coming in and taking all the damn kills and doing this and that.
Exactly. Bro, heavy is just like 1950s basketball, just fundamentals. None of this
Dude,
showboating, none of this zipping around, cutting people up with melee weapons. Just good old-fashioned playing the objective.
and my favorite thing about the heavy is that it's the direct counter to lights. I
Mm.
mean, I just melt them. I get the Lewis gun. Ow. My cat just scratched the fuck out of me. But I get the Lewis gun and, you know, you do a little bob and a little weave.
Hmm.
Fucking hook them, grapple them.
Yes,
And
sir.
you hit a little melee, dude. They're done for. 2 seconds.
Yeah. But dude, that is the most infuriating thing ever when you're heavy and like a light is able to just chop you up and keep on doing like the sprint move around you and kill you. Even
Oh,
though it takes like a total of like a minute and a half. It takes so long, but still they do it sometimes.
they're they do like the cloak, and then they'll like run up behind you,
Yeah, or
and
they have like the little submachine gun and just like sneak up to you and just spray you with like two clips in the face.
yeah, that's not fun. And dude, oh, there's the FBI.
The FBI is
When you
back.
get
If we have one listener to the pod, it is the FBI.
it is. Dude, they're getting that they're getting the Patreon service, dude. They're getting early
The
access.
FBI is the only paid member on the Patreon. I think the
Uh,
FBI was in my. I had like. I had fucking weird.
dude,
Need to
are you
watch my
about to say
cursor.
some shit about your dreams?
Yeah, I was having weird dreams where there was like guys in suits after me, and I was panning for gold, and just like
Jesus.
just weird. Do you ever get to the level of dream where it's like not even like structured anymore? It's just like raw inputs that don't even make sense. Like there's no narrative structure at all. It was
It's
like
just
that level
different
of dream I
neurons
was
in your
having.
brain firing all at once.
Yeah.
Dude, I do know exactly what you mean.
You been having any funky dreams lately?
I did. I had a real funky one last night. It was just too weird, though. You know,
Okay.
it's too weird.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes, sometimes I'm like my dreams are my subconscious trying to tell me something. Because I've got to
Literally.
like the amount of like lucid dreaming where I'm able to talk to other people in the dreams and know that it's me and like try to commune with my subconscious. But other times it's just like complete random stuff that makes no sense at all. And it's like I don't think
Dude,
any of this means anything.
that's you're low-key tapped in if you could like sit like if you have the consistency to where you can know that you're in a lucid dream and like start talking to people, like you could do it. Start working and shit in your dreams, like
Dude,
fucking
I remember like when I was in high school doing sports and stuff, like, because that was a chunk of time when I was having like a bunch of sleep paralysis. So I was like super aware of all my dreams and everything like that, dude. And
Mhm.
I was doing wrestling during that time, and I would be like practicing wrestling moves in my dreams. It's like, I don't know if that had any outcomes, but it's like, it could have, man.
Dude,
That is, if I
I
could fund a
believe it.
science, like if I could fund a lab to research something, it would be if you could like get better at sports in your dreams. I
Dude, I
feel
think
like
you could.
it's possible.
I used to have like dreams about skateboarding and playing lacrosse,
Mm.
and I feel like they'd like, I'd like feel it differently in my dream,
Yeah,
and like
and what I'm thinking is like it's got to do something because it's like when you're playing sports while you're awake, it's like your brain is just like calculating like is should I set it up like this? Should I do this? And so it's like you can probably run those same calculations while you're sleeping. But I guess you just don't get
100%.
the actual feedback, but I don't know.
I mean, think about it. Dreams are just shit that have you've already experienced, just like mashing together while you're
Yeah.
sleeping. Like you can't dream something new, It's got to be something that
I don't know,
you
man. I
know
feel
about.
like that's some like spiritual demoralization, or it's just like a super materialist thing. Because there have been so many times where I've had like a half dream thing where like I don't recognize any of the places or anything, and then like 5 years later I'll be in that exact place and have like this scene like play out for my dream again, and it's like, oh damn.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just,
No, I mean I know that's what like science says, but it's like I feel like
but
science
like,
wants you to think that you're a bitch.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just like regurgitating what scientists have said.
Mm.
Like, what if that, I mean, even like I've had dreams where I'm like, what the fuck? Like, like this is an original thing. Like, no
Mm.
way anybody else has ever thought this or this has been like a real world experience. Like,
Yeah, and it's like I feel like the whole dream realm is like something that you can really tap into. It might be like the collective unconscious because it's like My dad
It
was
might
talking to me
be.
about this one time, and you know my dad, but the listeners don't. He's like not a religious guy, doesn't believe in like paranormal or spiritual stuff or anything. But he was telling me this one time when he was like, I think he said like 12 or 13, he had a dream that he was like watching his uncle walk by. And I don't think he was super close with his uncle or anything, but he was watching him walk by and then saw him grab his chest and fall over. And it like really freaked him out. And he woke up the next day and he went to his parents and he's like, call this uncle, see if he's all right. And they were weirded out, but they're like, okay. And they called him and he had like some like pancreas, not cancer or anything, but like something with his organs or a heart attack or something where he was admitted to the hospital. And it's like, that's crazy that a dude that does not believe in this stuff at all has something like that happen to him. And it like plays out in the real world the very
Dude, if
next day.
anything, that's like proof. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, because it's like if someone was like super into like spirituality and dream realm stuff, I would kind of take that with a grain of salt. But if someone's like, I don't believe in this stuff at all, but I did experience this, it's like that is insane.
yeah, your dad is a valid source for information, dude.
My
I
dad
trust your
is
dad
a
to tell
spirit
you
guide.
stuff. Wait, what's your dad's name again? You might have to be a bit.
I'm not doxing my dad on here.
Dude, I need to know your dad's name.
I'll tell you
Forgot what it was.
afterwards. But
Fuck.
yeah,
I love
it's
that
some
man.
crazy stuff. Dude, this is how like I've just been like just smashing movies, just smashing my brain with movies. Saw a movie
Really?
last night at the movie theaters, the new Conjuring movie. It was all right. You know, I always like going to the movie theaters. Like even if it's not that good of a movie, I like sitting in the comfortable seats, get a blue Slurpee every time.
It's the
It is what it
experience that
is.
counts.
It's fun. Yeah, but it's like,
Sit around a bunch of random people.
dude, there's nobody at movie theaters anymore. It's like I remember like going to the movie theater. It's like you used to see like everyone at the movies. It's like I see no one at the movies anymore.
Dude, in small towns, you see people at the movies.
I'm in small towns, bro. There's no one here. I
Oh,
saw more people like in bigger towns at the movie theater.
dude,
But
people love
well,
the fucking movie theater here. That's all I
that's
gotta say.
sick.
It's a little weird for my liking. I don't know.
You don't
There's
dig the
like
movie
too many
theaters?
people. No, I like them, but it's just like there's too many people, dude. Like they're getting like sold out and shit. It's like hard to get
Wow.
seats. It's too much. I want to walk up and just fucking pick out a seat, buy a ticket, go in.
I feel that,
Maybe
man.
worry about 12 other people. You know what I mean?
Might have to bleep that too, bro. You are a box master.
Is that dachshund?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends how much you care about how much the interwebs knows about you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We, maybe we'll delete it.
Oh
I'm just
my.
gonna start. I'm just gonna start saying her full government name and address. I think I've got 5 of the 7 social security digits of yours. So
Dude, I burnt my
maybe we'll
social
get.
security card. I said, I'm not a number to the government, bro. I'm going off
Guys,
grid.
I'm
I
giving
went
Connor's
full.
first 3 social security numbers on the YouTube. You'll get the other 7 on Patreon.
Yeah, every Patreon paid subscriber gets an extra digit to my social security number for every dollar you pledge.
Dude, it's a worthy investment. Eventually, you'll be able to, just identity
Eventually, you'll be
theft.
able to
And
take out like a agriculture loan for 20K in my name.
dude, I'm wondering what somebody would do with my personality or my identity.
That's what they
They,
do. Like someone I know, they that's where I got the agriculture loan thing from. Someone stole their identity and then took out an agriculture loan in their name.
Jesus.
And yeah, with
No
like
matter.
business stuff, there's like a bunch of like things you can get. Like I knew a dude who during COVID just like I forgot if he stole someone's identity or he just like claimed he had a business, but he was able to get like 40K from the government for doing
Oh,
nothing.
shit.
Mhm.
Dude, I think you just put me on game. I'm gonna start clamming a bunch of shit, dude.
Dude, start a
No
nonprofit.
taxes,
Start like the dumbest nonprofit in the world, and you will make 300 grand take home a year. I guarantee it.
dude. Start writing everything off as like a tax write-off, a
Hmm.
business profit, business
And
expense. I mean,
yeah, I've been
yeah,
thinking about that. I'm thinking of like, I don't know. I've just started buying up like silverware, trying to get into like antique silver and gold stuff, and start flipping it. And it's like
mhm.
once I make like a couple G's, then I might put like decide to get an LLC or something because you can write off a decent amount of stuff for your business. So
Dude,
it's
hundred
like it
percent.
would be
And
worth
if
it.
you just post that, if you just post yourself going, like and getting it online, fucking, that's a whole business write-off. Now you get to write off your car and the
Hmm.
gas and your phone. It's like, dude, it's everywhere.
Start going out to lunch with everyone. Be like, don't worry, it's a business expense.
Whip out the phone, video record it for a second. Guys, this is a little life hack.
Can you hear all that rain?
No. Is it
Really?
raining?
Yeah, I'm in my truck and it's like so loud in here. Wow,
Dude, it
these
was
earbuds
raining
have like
yesterday.
much better audio isolation than I would have thought.
Shit, are they AirPods?
Yeah. And they're like
No.
an old, they're not the pros, they're just like the normal old kind.
Not sponsored, guys.
Could be. Hit me up, Apple. Make a deal with me.
Dude, I'd love that.
Oh, dude. With sponsors, it's like that must be like a moral dilemma that like people that make videos and podcasts have when it's like, dude, should we just take like 30 G's to just start like talking about dick pills and better help and all this and like gambling ads? It's like you
Guys,
probably hold out for a while, but then it's like, dude, I could get like a house if I wanted to, if I just say, yo, subscribe to DraftKings.
dude,
First
literally,
20
that's what I've
bucks
been
is
thinking
free.
about like the rain bet ads, like the people who get the money to like fucking promote a gambling website, and then what
Because
if you
that's the
just
thing.
gambled the money that you got from the from the deal, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? And you just gamble it all, turn it into more, get another deal, another video, fucking dude, and then you're just like a million trillionaire.
Dude, that's what every gambling place wants you to think. It's like, yeah, you can flip this money real easy, man. Pretty much no downside.
As long as you can get it real good.
Because that's the thing, is it's like there's like goofy ads, or actually like like Raid Shadow Legends or like VPNs where it's
Hmm.
like I don't know if the VPNs are like bunk or not, but it's like, a VPN that could be useful. It's like it's not inherently bad, but when you're just doing like hymns, BetterHelp, all this, it's like, dude, you are signing away your soul at that point for like a couple G's.
Dude, for like sometimes for a while too, like they'll sign you in for 6 months and you're gonna make 6 months worth of videos.
Yeah, so all the listeners, just know if all of a sudden we start being like DraftKings, BetterHelp, we're either in dire financial straits or we have just completely sold our souls. It's just been like money is the name of the game now.
I mean, if you're big enough to get a sponsor, you're already making good money from fucking YouTube.
I don't think so. I was watching this one dude who had like 300 subscribers. I forgot his name. He's got a cool channel. He does a lot of stuff with like satellite electronics, and he has like popular videos where it's like mining a Bitcoin from a satellite or like ordering a pizza from a satellite. And he does a bunch of cool stuff, and he has like 300 subscribers. But he was like, I make less than minimum wage just doing YouTube. He's like, because I don't do any sponsors or anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's pretty good. You know what I mean?
Less than
Like,
minimum wage for 300 subscribers? That's like years and years of work.
dude, I think 300 could be done if you like scienced it out and were
Oh,
like,
I mean 300,000.
oh, 300,000.
Yeah,
Jesus, you
no,
said
my bad.
300.
I completely mind blanked on that. Not 300, for 300,000 subscribers.
Dude, for years of work, I'd say, I don't know. I'd say, it's worth it. You're probably doing other stuff. Probably got another side gig to go with your fucking YouTube channel and shit. I'd say there's more than one,
No, I could definitely
maybe
see
even
if
more
it's
than
like you're
two.
on the cusp of between like being able to quit your job to just be like, give me all the scam ads and like w just vices you want. Give me the nicotine ads and the liquor ads and the gambling ads. I don't want to work anymore.
Dude, give me your crack dealer and I will promote him on our podcast.
The Sackler family can personally sponsor me. I do not care.
Guys, please go buy crack from Alberto down the street on 6th Street. Fucking
Now introducing the new instant release 120 milligram OxyContin tablets from the Sackler family.
Jesus. Fucking putting people in the fucking ozone layer with that, dude.
Yeah,
120 instant release.
yeah, man. It's no good.
That makes me nauseous thinking about it.
No bueno.
No
But the
bueno.
thing is,
Like,
like, it sucks that they like don't prescribe opioids for like almost anything now. Like I was like in severe pain for a while, and they gave me like like one of the weakest opiates, and it was like it completely brought back my quality of life. I was like, I could see that people definitely get messed up on them, but it's also like there's probably so many dudes getting messed up by not having them and being in chronic pain all the time.
I think if they could create a system where drug, like drug abuse therapy was like given as a resource, not even like given, but like made available to people. And if they like did checkups as well, like made sure the people who are doing opiates or
Yeah,
getting a
and
prescription to
honestly,
like
I
getting
feel
checked up
like
on and shit.
opioids were
I think
never
that could
that
be,
big of a problem until they just started pushing them for everything. Like the
yeah.
Florida pill mills where you could literally just walk in and be like, my foot hurts. And they're like, here's 150 Oxy IR80s. And it's like, yeah, of course there's gonna be an opioid epidemic. And then
Jesus, yeah.
and then they're like, yep, guys, we got the one family that was related to the opioid epidemic. It was only one family, but we made sure to get them. Just like the Epstein list, where it's like, yep, it was just one guy that was connected to all this. We got him though.
Jesus, man. Just this
Crazy.
one guy, the one person, he was involved with it all. The mastermind.
The mastermind. Oh man. Imagine like pulling that logic as like a kid, where it's like you guys get caught stealing something and being like, "Don't worry, it was only Jimmy. Jimmy did it all. Leave us out of this. It was only Jimmy, bro. Cool."
You like the flashlights turn on you and you're like caught frozen.
Mhm.
All right, Connor, give me your fucking hand. Put your hands behind your back, Connor. I got you, dude. I
It was
just got him
Jimmy.
for
He
you
made me do it. I
guys.
don't even know what this is.
Like the cops are there. You see the lights. They got you on camera. They're like, "Hmm."
Doing
I'm
like the
helping you guys.
crying
I
where you're
got
like
him.
hyperventilating. You're like, Jimmy made me do it. I didn't want to steal a bottle, but he made me do it.
Dude. You know those people who like fake seizures and shit like that to like try and get
No,
out of like
what?
trouble and stuff?
Oh
Bro,
my god.
they're like they'll be breaking up with their boyfriend or girlfriend and like they'll like
And
fake
fake a
passing
seizure?
out, like and fake. Yeah, dude, people really do that.
Dude, I think
It's
you should just get
insane.
like a cattle prod and just prod them. And they'll instantly stop.
What? You're like fake passed out on the ground. You hear a fucking blowtorch in the background.
Oh my God. Have you ever heard of that one story? Hearing the word blowtorch just instantly made me think of this. Where like the one prison riot where it got overran by all the prisoners, and there was like it was like for I forgot how long, it was like 10 days or something, but it got so out of hand, they just like called upon all the local guys in the area where they're like, come out here with your hunting rifles, just shoot anybody that you see that like moves. Because it was like the prisoners overran the whole prison. They like broke into the place where they keep all the psychiatric medicine and they were just like munching pills. And then they got into the I don't know, I guess the workshop area or something. They were like burning people to death with blow torches. And one of
Ooh,
them, it said they like hung up, I forgot if it was like a guard or a child molester or someone that just like owed the guy money, but they like chained him up and put a like a blowtorch in his mouth. This is just what I heard. I don't know if it's real or not. Turned the gas on, like let him get filled with gas, and then lit it and it blew him up.
Jesus, dude.
Dude, yeah, those
I
guys are
mean,
balling out of control.
Mythbusters needs to fucking
Yeah,
do an episode on that, dude.
dude, I miss Mythbusters so much. That was the coolest show ever.
Dude, I was trying to watch that shit with my ex-girlfriend. She was like, really? This shit's stupid. Really?
What? Bro,
And then,
that's why
bro,
she's your ex. That's why
yeah,
she's your
dude,
ex, bro.
I
Once you
taught her
find the
how to
one that's
answer it
like,
too.
I love Adam Savage and what's his Heineman and Jamie
Heineman.
Heineman, it's like she's the one. Buying the wedding ring today.
Yeah, dude.
Man.
That would have been a saving grace. That would have been like another 3 months on our relationship.
Hmm.
If she just wanted to watch Mythbusters with me. But no.
Oh man, have you ever like been watching like a TV series with a girl you're going out with, where it's like a not like Mythbusters, but where it's like a storytelling TV show, like Breaking Bad or something, where you got to watch the previous episode, understand the next one. Dude, have
Mhm.
you ever skipped like watching an episode on your own, and then your lady returns, bro? I think you like if you told them you were cheating on them, they would not be as upset if as if you were like, yeah, I watched like 2 episodes ahead. That is like the deepest betrayal you can do to a woman. They get so upset over that.
Dude, that might be a woman.
You get upset when someone
Maybe not
watches like
upset, but like, I wouldn't get upset, but maybe I'd be like a little butthurt if like we had been watching the show every night. I come home and, let's just say a random name.
Dude, you are the
Patricia.
dox master. Stop doxing everyone and everything you know, bro.
I'm gonna say a random name. Let's say Patricia walks in and she says, "Hey, are you ready to watch the show?" And I'm like, "Yes, I've been waiting like for the last like day and a half to watch the show with you, Patricia." She says, "Okay, just FYI, I watched 2 episodes ahead." I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Well, are we still watching it?"
Really?
What the fuck? Like, what does this mean? Like, do I gotta watch it by myself? Are you gonna watch the 2 episodes? What's going
Then it's
on
like
now?
I'll catch up after we watch this episode. I'll catch up on my own. Because sometimes you're so enthralled by the story, and it's like you're gonna hang out, but then it didn't happen. It's like I'm just gonna watch an episode or two.
Dude, dude.
Hmm.
What if you were watching a movie with someone? I don't know. I feel like a movie's a bad example.
I don't know. I do get very like bent out of shape when I'm watching a movie with the girl and she like pulls out the phone or just like clearly not paying attention. Where it's like, dude, we don't gotta watch this movie. It's like, no, I like it. It's good. It's like, don't lie to me, bro. Don't lie to my frickin' face, dude. And then it's like, it's okay. I'll watch it on my own, man. It's not that big a deal. And then they get upset. They're like, "No, I want to watch it with you." And it's like, it's okay. We don't got to spend every second together. We don't got to do everything together, man.
Yeah, I do agree with not having to spend every second together. Like,
Some people are brutal about that.
Dude, dude, Kaylee was, I mean, Jesus
For real.
Christ. Anyways, but
Actually, that's on you. We don't gotta beat that if she does.
we don't
Like,
even need to. She was the
yeah.
worst, dude. I'm like, bro, let me get 10 minutes on my phone. She's like, you spend all day, every day on your phone. I'm like, yeah, because I'm trying to get a second away from you. So let me get my fucking 10, 20 minutes on my phone, dude. And then it's a whole
Yeah.
big blown out
But
argument.
it's a fine line too, though, because like sometimes you get into a relationship where it's like you just like forget, and it's like, oh damn, I haven't heard from that person in like 2 weeks. And then you hit them up, and it's like, yo, what's going on? You want to hang out? And then it's like, bro, there's there's no way we're not both running around on each other.
I've never been in one of those.
It happens. It's a thing that happens sometimes.
Damn. How are they? How do those even go? I mean, like,
It's just like you've been dating a while, and then it's like life gets busy, and then you just get, life just gets busy, and you're hanging out with people, and it's like, oh damn, I got a girlfriend, and then you hit them up. That's like when a girlfriend is not constantly on your case, it's like, bro, it's already over. But it's kind of nice because like it's over, so it's like there's not a lot of pressure because like I already know it's gonna end soon. So it's like see
dude,
him once
yeah,
every couple weeks, and it's like, oh, how's it hanging?
I guess I kind of have been in that. When I was a
Mm.
junior, that my relationship kind of ended like that. You know,
Mm.
dude, is it bad that I still think about like how my junior year relationship is like a baseline that I kind of hold everybody at? You know what I mean?
Was that like your first like real relationship?
I guess maybe not real, but
Or I
like
guess like just what you would consider like I don't know, I guess we all have like relationships that we kind of
I
base
mean, I
other
would consider
relationships
this
off
most
of.
recent one real, but like maybe the way we set up boundaries, like, you know, I think about that as like the baseline, maybe. But it sounds weird because like we were juniors in like high school and shit like that, you know?
I don't know, bro. In the Bible, they were all getting married by like 14 years old. You were
Uh,
already, you are, you were a late bloomer, bro. 16 years old and you're not married yet? Come on. What would Jesus think?
so Jesus would think I need to go down to the brothel.
That's true. Why was Jesus hanging at
Jesus.
the brothel so much, bro? Why was he getting defensive about it? Answer me that, Jesus.
Dude, Jesus was probably so chill.
He was probably the coolest thing. I don't know though. From like, I've read like some like historical books about the Bible more as like a historical document than as like a religious text. And apparently
Hmm.
they made Jesus way more chill in the Bible because in real life he was like a revolutionary. It would be
Yeah,
like the equivalent of like I don't know who are revolutionaries. Can't even think of one. If it would be the equivalent of like if Jesus was like George Washington, but they were like, we can't make it seem like he's trying to overthrow all these people. And they're like, no, he was actually just really chill and talked about love when he was like chopping dudes' heads off.
dude. I might have to look into that.
Yeah, I mean, it's some
I mean,
interesting stuff.
I knew that people had said that it's more of a historical reference than a religious text, you know?
Mm.
And like, there's like, I don't even know if there's like proof of it, or there might be proof, but like, I don't personally know of any stories that have like correlated to religious texts, but like, or historical occurrences, but
I think
I don't,
like I think it was. Because like it could definitely be argued that like the whole like supernatural part and angels and everything, sure, that's like the basic like, well, that's not real. It's like okay, but it's like I think
yeah,
everything else like I think it is confirmed that Jesus was a person. They talk
yeah,
about the Galatians, the Celtic people who were the
yep.
Galatians. I'm pretty sure actually were in that area at the time, and so yeah, I think like a big chunk of the Bible is pretty accurate like historically to what happened.
Dude, what if one guy just found like this like history book, like spacing out like the last 100 years, and he's like, bro, this sounds like the perfect base for me to build a whole religion out of this. He just started going off of it. He's like, well, he's reading back. He's like, who's this Jesus guy, dude? What? And he's like, well, it's Mary and this Jesus guy and the Celts, and then he just like made the whole thing, and then he was like, but
Who
hold
are you
on,
talking about?
just like some random guy, like this is the creation of the Bible. He just like finds this old historical book, like relaying like the past 200 years. He's like, hold on,
I
dude.
mean, probably because that's the weird thing is like there was Christianity before the Bible existed.
Yeah,
But yeah, so it's like there's something weird. That's the one thing. If I had just like enough money where like I could just study whatever and be fine, I would 100% become like a religious scholar. That stuff is so interesting. Like even
dude,
if
that
you
would be cool.
have no religious or spiritual inclinations at all, it's like it is so fascinating and you can't deny its impact on human culture and civilization.
I think being an atheist religious scholar would be like the best. Like that's, what's preferred because then it's kind of like unbiased. Like I don't have the will of God
I
to.
guess you'd be biased towards atheism because you would be like, actually, none of this is real. And it's like, bro, I don't know. But
I
definitely, yeah,
guess,
like
yeah.
if you were like, that would be fun to be like a super religious to one religion scholar and just be like, yep, this one's the right one. All those other guys are idiots.
I mean, that's pretty much what people do. I mean, not as like religious scholars, but like I, I think that's just what a lot of people like rel or I don't know. That's just what I think a lot of religious groups do. They're just like, no, man. Honestly, I think God was, he's almighty and he wanted this, and that. And then there's like, well, actually, there's four gods. And then they all fought about it for thousands of years.
Yeah, 'cause like you get into how God, they used to operate with gods, and it's like it was like a sign of respect, where it's like when you went to a new place and you're like doing business with people, it's like, okay, I'll accept your gods as like a sign of respect so that we
Yeah,
can do business together. It's like, yeah, the whole system and like the way human thought has evolved and the way our thoughts about, you know, religion and gods and higher powers and all this has evolved. It's very interesting stuff.
yeah. The way religion has evolved over the years and fucking with civilization, it's
I
always
think
been
right
there.
now we are feeling like the complete fallout of like for the past like I don't know like 50 years being like actually there is no God. Actually we're cool guys that have everything figured out and we don't need those systems anymore. And we're just seeing like everything collapse in on ourselves. And so we like put all that because like that energy has to go somewhere. So it's like they're putting it in all the wrong places. Things are just getting wrecked.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's more people who maybe are like more open to religion and they are maybe following more like different values. Like maybe like, because I think about a lot of people who are religious that were born maybe that aren't like Gen Z and shit like that. And they kind of follow like old fashioned like gay people are supposed to be killed. And it's just like as like an example, you know what I mean? But I
I
feel
think
like a lot
I
of
think
newer
only one
people who are,
religion thinks that. The religion of peace thinks that, I'm pretty sure.
oh my God. No,
I
but
think there's only one religion being like, we should throw these guys off a roof and see if they bounce.
I don't know, but I forgot what I was talking about. What was I saying?
Just like about, I don't know, something about older generations
Yeah,
and
I just feel like the newer generations when it comes to religion are more like, the Bible wants you to love everybody and shit like that. And there it's more like good vibes Bible rather than like Christianity's the best Bible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
As
could
like
definitely see
a
that. And
layman's
like a lot
term.
of those older people, like not even being like, oh, they had too conservative of views, but I feel like a lot of them they weren't about like they didn't see any deeper into the Christian faith where they were just like, this is a set of rules I have to abide by. Okay. But
Yeah.
it's like I don't feel like they really got in touch. This is just my view. I have no clue. I could be completely wrong with this. But I feel
No,
like they
but
didn't
this is just
like
it's
fully
our
get in touch
experience
with it.
of like what we've fucking grown up and heard of. Like I definitely agree with you. Like the older generation from what once again, just from my point of view is that they were told things and they just believed it. And
Yeah, I mean,
now I guess this is just the era of like questioning things,
I
like a lot
think
of
it's like
people like,
comparable to being like when you're like a kid and your parents are like, don't drink. And it's like some people take it on face value, it's like, okay, I won't drink. But then other people, drink a lot. And then at the end of the road, you're like, oh yeah, I shouldn't drink. And it's like you need those people that do it anyway. And like, oh, there's actually a reason they told me this.
yeah, 100%. But definitely a lot of people like, for example, are like reading the Bible all the way through. You know what I mean? Like even you,
Mhm.
like,
Book of Revelations, shout out.
100%.
Turns out everything is okay at the end. I was stressing for a little bit there.
Dude, that shit was funny.
Yeah, I was
We were
calling.
like, holy
Yeah.
fuck, dude, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, I was
Everybody's
calling
just
Aiden and I was just spazzing. I was just, I was like, man, my chest is getting tight. I don't know if I can handle all these years of tribulations. Oh my God.
dude, my thought is like, you know, even if the years of tribulation are gonna come, it might be 1 year, it might be a month of the bunch of years, you know what I mean? It might
And
just
who
be
says it
spread
hasn't
out.
already came? Who says it hasn't already happened multiple times?
Exactly, dude. Whether we like it or not, bullshit's gonna happen. And it's how you react to the bullshit happening that makes you the man or the woman.
Yeah. Dude, we need to lighten up our podcast. Anyone, whoever listens to podcasts the most, probably like truckers, we're throwing these truckers into just like existential crises every single time.
Dude, it's the only shit that we like talk about?
Yeah. Well, on a lighter
Or,
note, I've been watching, dude, I was watching, you ever see the movie Knocked Up with Seth Rogen?
um, I don't think that. I don't think so. I've heard of it though.
Dude, I forgot how much I hate Seth Rogen. His his whole trope is like just being a 14-year-old that never grew up. And it's supposed to be funny every time. And it's like, oh my God, dude. I don't know if he has kids or not. Those kids, they are in for a rough life,
I
man.
think he does. I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, I don't know. All I really hear about Seth Rogen is him smoking weed and doing pottery.
All I hear about him is him like trying to cover up his boys being sex pests.
Oh yeah, sex pest James Franco, aka.
Dude, sex pest is a term that needs to come back. Because like it's so true. Where it's like there's some dudes that just they're little varmints. They keep on, just tugging on the pant leg, being like, please, please. And it's like, bro, you need to chill out. It's not that big a deal.
And that is a real issue. That is a real thing that happens to a lot of people, dude. You just don't
Yeah.
understand the fucking thing about boundaries, dude. It doesn't matter
And
if
it's like if
somebody
that's the
says,
biggest thing in your life, bro, it's like you're gonna be
yeah,
messed up
dude, people just
interpersonally.
don't understand boundaries for real. I mean, it doesn't matter if you think that what that other person doesn't want or wants is silly. It's something that they don't want. It's something that they need. You know what I mean? It's a need
But
that they
also, it's
need.
like you gotta have such a warped view as like a someone in movies that's rich and famous. Because legitimately, if you're one of those guys, you're probably able to sleep with like 90% of the people you see. So it's like when you get
Yeah.
someone that's like, no, bro, I'm not having this. They're probably like, come on, come on.
Yeah, their ego just gets too fucking crazy. Dude, yeah, that's the gremlin pit, dude. I bet
Dude,
they get so self-righteous they're just like, you know what? I
you
can't
talking
do any
about
wrong.
you talking about Hollyweird, bro? Hollyweird is the Gremlin Pit.
Holly weird. I've never heard it. I like it though.
It's
That's
my
funny.
favorite. I only hear like Facebook red pill people say it. It's the funniest thing ever.
All the sex pests and Holly weird.
Dude, yeah. Gremlins are like by default sex pests, I feel like. Probably
Like,
like 80% of them. Because that's what it
I
is, bro.
mean,
Being succumbing to all the passions of the flesh. Just being like, I just want to be a party boy forever. You can't. Can't be Peter Pan, man. Gotta grow up someday.
all that greed, man. They just want to feel good. These boys just want to feel good.
And that's something else. It's like, I feel like with our generation, it was kind of like put into our heads where it's like, you should be happy all the time. You should strive for happiness at all the time. It's like I was watching like old movies and TV, and I think it was an episode of Seinfeld or like one of the cops. I think it's a library detective calls Jerry Seinfeld a joy boy. And it's like, I've heard that term before, and it was funny because back then they were like, you're trying to be happy all the time? Cool it, bro. You're heading straight for self-destruction.
Dude, that's just toxic masculinity propaganda back in the day.
Bro, how is that masculinity? That has nothing to do with males or females.
Yeah, dude, it's being like, if you being happy, you can't be happy, you can't show your emotion.
You
And
can't be
Jerry
happy all
Seinfeld
the
is just
time,
being
bro. If you're
whimsical.
happy all the time, you're shooting meth.
Dude, I don't know.
I
Maybe,
think that's the thing is like with getting rid of like spiritual frameworks, that is the thing. It's like the current zeitgeist is just like pure hedonism, where it's like you should feel euphoric at all times. Where it's like, no, bro, most of life blows, and it's like, and that's just the way life is. It's like you shouldn't be wanting to kill yourself every single day for your entire life. But it's like, yeah, a lot of life is rough. That's the way it is.
yeah, I do agree with that. I just was saying, like, maybe that Jerry Seinfeld episode with them calling him a joy boy. Like,
Jerry
I can't,
Seinfeld is a total joy boy, bro.
he
Can't
100% is, but
can't
he's
hold a
just like the
relationship
happiest little
down.
fella.
I don't know. He thinks he's cute and quirky. I hate that, bro.
What, Jerry Seinfeld can't be a little cute boy? Little
No,
whimsy,
bro.
little happy little cute boy?
Dude, there's so many. That is an archetype that needs to go. Is there's so many guys that think they're cute boys, that think they're cute, quirky boys, where they're wearing like the striped but dude, I went to a Cage the Elephant concert. That's where you find all of them. It was all guys with like the like slightly long hair that's like kind of curled at the end, and they had the
Hmm.
striped button downs. And they're like, I'm not like the other guys. I think about things sometimes. I'm
And
just
then you
deep
go to
like
a Cage
that.
the Elephant concert and they're all there.
Bro, it was
Dude,
rough. And it's like I do dig Cage the Elephant's music, but golly, does it attract like the worst kind of dudes?
jeez.
It was rough. Shout out Cage the Elephant, Neon Pill concert, or whatever the like campaign of concerts is called.
Neon pill.
That was, I think that was like the new album they were trying to push out.
I think I've heard a Cage the Elephant song.
Oh, definitely. They were like a big like indie group for a while.